And Nitty don't trust you,
It's a Nitty BB, bitch.
Nitty be on the track.
17.
It's in the game. It's in the game.
Go Rams, hotty toddy. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Running inside, it's Beebe. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the fullback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. In the gun on third down, Moore. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Dante Moore. Bought a little time, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Play this game in the shadow of Big Tex. You can get a corny dog out there, play carnival games, and see one of the great rivalries in the sport, David.
It's crazy. You literally walk outside of the stadium, and there are thousands upon thousands of people. They don't even realize a football game's going on, Jesse. They're just having a good time.
You're right. It's part of what makes this game so special. The Red River rivalry, there's just so much fanfare. There's so much tradition. And remember, with bragging rights on the line, this thing just means more.
Backed up now, here's second and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's all stopped. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
I love when you throw the fullback a bone. The dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you like the fullbacks because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or I could have been a defensive lineman and a three-time All-American in the first round draft.
Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The give to the big fullback. There's some room. Bust through behind his pad. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the fullback. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, more. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run inside. It's Tomlinson. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. This time he wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got some space. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone. It's Tomlinson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels Feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's more to throw. Under fire. Punts it out of the air. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Moore. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. He wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Throwing more. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
So now it's 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Moore trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Running inside, it's Beebe. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Moore floats it out in space. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. on the run. It's Beebe. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. The run inside. It's Beebe. Finding some room. Picks up the 1st down. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's more to throw. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Tomlinson.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And the Sooners are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Bounced off his feet.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Here we go. Ready. Red 80.
On the run, it's Tomlinson.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Now. Ready. Wide 80.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation if you guys are going to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole, and they swarm him under.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Ready.
The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Blue 22.
Quick handoff. Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. stadium. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
All right, Holly. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Might be calling a hot route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Here's Arch to throw. Now improvising. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To throw, it's Woodson. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Play action. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Finds a crease at the 20. Might have a chance. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that.
And he puts through the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
It is the great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
On the run, it's Bryant. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, midshipmen.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, Manning. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Smothers. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Here's the pressure. The quick out. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. That's caught. It's Townsend. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watch the...
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Goes to the option. Rides the option. He keeps it. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Doing it himself again. Could be an alley. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Navy! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Running inside, it's Smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Arch is going to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Smothers. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Shakes a man, and he might take off. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now he's looking into the middle. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from 46. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now on the option. Keeps it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. They go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Smacks him with the stiff arm.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Run in the red zone, it smothers. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Longhorns!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Appreciate you, Olo. Appreciate you. I ain't even put that Zai in the air yet. Wait till I get that Zai in the system. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll run the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
Navy searching for a 4th down conversion. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
20, baby.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get off the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll send the back in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be,
it's
no,
not my
you
motherfucking
can't do that.
fault.
Now,
This is my
everybody's
schedule,
like, you know what?
nigga.
Analytically, that makes sense.
They say I gotta play Navy.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build
Florida
the
State
lead more,
gets to
you
play,
really need to come out with this
Florida
drive and
A&T.
answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done.
I'm about to get Navy
ground.
hop
Both of
online
these
and
guys
bust
have had
any
tremendous
niggas
success.
ass. I don't
That
care
time the
who they
defense
get.
wasn't
Boy, I
in
got
position. They
Texas.
weren't
Yeah,
able to
what?
rally to him early enough, and you
niggas
kind of
is
get the
hilarious.
feeling moving
Y'all
forward,
is
whichever
hilarious.
defense figures
He
out
the
the
one
other
that
running
said that.
quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
I'm a
9-yard pickup on the way. It's now 2nd and 1.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing
FSU,
man coverage in the
they
back
play
end,
SMU,
slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the
Virginia,
offense. That forced the
Virginia
quarterback
Tech,
to have to hold on to it
Cal,
for just a split
Berkeley,
second.
like come
There's
on,
a crease.
man.
Got enough for
I
the
ain't
first.
even a football schedule. Cal, Berkeley.
Defense comes up with a
SMU,
stop, but not before he moves
Virginia
the chains and
Tech.
takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with it this one. They scored a touchdown there last time out. Now in this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, blowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing him.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty.
See what happens when I got Texas. I got a team with a quarterback.
To the air, it's Woodson. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way.
Quit the game, man. When you in the upperclassmen division, I'm not in the recruit freshman sophomore division. I'm in all conference. I'm in all conference. And tomorrow, Wednesday, we should be in all of it. I dropped down 2 divisions. see what rank. Hell, you still behind Rosie? Damn, Rosie, you ahead of. Florida JB, turn that fucking shit off, nigga. Nobody want to hear your fucking mic.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Headed for the ball, and we are ready for action.
Olo.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive
Olo
will start at 25.
Is from Orlando. And this nigga, let's go, man. This man is from Jacksonville. This man is from Sarasota. Talking about, let's go Miami. Oh, you from Sarasota? You from Sarasota?
Here's Manning to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30.
The 5th.
10.
The 5th.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Hey, for the JB.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen. Playing on the road in this environment.
Your fellow Florida brethren is about to get you fucked up. You hear me?
The opening drive, nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was.
And I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Turn that shit down. Turn your mic down, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
They get
I
set
don't want
for
to
the
hear
point
that
after
shit.
we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
I go for all Florida teams. Oh, you go for the Marlins too? You like the Florida Marlins?
He'll bring it back looking for help.
Reset it, my shit.
They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher.
You know what I want.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The DBs will back off a bit. Mensa. Going long. Snatches it
Step out of
away.
bounds and step back in bounds, sir. You can't do that. That's illegal.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They
You
will take the
can't
penalty.
do that. Clap, 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 clap. You can't do that. I'm just saying. Can't do it.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30.
A lot of football.
On the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Man, number one area to be successful on 3rd and long, gotta have good protection up front. Check. Great job by the offensive line, keeping their QB clean. He had time to go through his progression to find the correct guy and to convert the 3rd down and long.
The Hurricanes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Throwing, Mensa. Oh, they're after him. Looking for a deep man. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Man, sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you, don't be too aggressive.
You can't step out of bounds and come back in and push the ball.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Going for it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had it.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Mine,
that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Picks, guys.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Bringing the heat. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Making side adjustments here. Throwing Manning. The short hands. It's Wingo.
That's fucking Ryan Wingo. This blitz coverage you running ain't working. Maybe you need to drop some more people in the coverage. Mr. Florida JB. Maybe you need to drop some more people in coverage, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Man, it's
I got
nice.
lucky last time. I got lucky this time, man. Quit, nigga. Damn. Oh. I'm making niggas quit in this bitch. Making Miami quit in this bitch. Damn. Yeah, flame it up in the chat, nigga. Oh. Flame it up. You sound like Tabata right now. You been watching too much Tabata. Ain't no glitch play. Tell them stop blitzing. Tell him stop blitzing. That man blitzing, disrespecting Arch Manning. Ranked 3,957 in the world. Hey, don't play my cheating ass. You bringing mid blitz. He running cheese plays, but I'm the one cheating. That man running mid blitz all game, thinking I don't know how to. Miami, don't you ever come to my motherfucking race in my life. Top right corner. That's under $4 grand.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ole Miss Rebels. Restate the State Paul again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, here at home with this conference opponent and heated rival coming in, this is an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the conference. The SEC is off to a competitive start, and they have got to prove themselves here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep that quarterback.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss of the last play. Back to pass, it's Manning. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. A little screen to the running back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Run inside. It's Lacey. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80. Kill 390. Twilight. 390. Twilight. Go.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Alexander. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. Kill.
sends it back in motion. Laterals it back. Under fire. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage, forcing that incompletion.
Now on 2nd down.
Ready, set up.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Red 20.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And the Longhorns come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
Running inside. It's Coleman.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Play action, here's Manning. Here comes the heat. Slips away. Rolling right and going deep. Goes high to pull it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Love the poise on that play. You saw when he escaped the pocket, he was on the move. He didn't take his eyes from looking downfield. He kept reading the coverage, located a receiver, and picked up a huge chunk of play.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. Now the Longhorns will call the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off-play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Number 17, Celtic kickoff.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Making adjustments. Arch Madness. Complete left side, Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's Arch to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's on target and complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe need a few more chain links to move the sticks. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting it to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throw him the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air, it's Manning. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll give it to Brown. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The run inside. It's Lacey. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Maybe a crease. Still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Throws to the wideout. Caught. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Lacey. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Second down, he'll throw it. Might be looking to run. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
To throw, Manning. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Running inside, it's Lacey. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Complete. breaks the tackle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gets rid of it. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Runs through, and that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. I don't know if it... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown Rebels. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Arch is going to throw for it. Steps away. He'll pull it down. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He might want another play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Longhorns want to move quickly. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Short, quick, precise passing game, good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
A give to Brown. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Here's Manning to throw. Got the quick pass. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Longhorns are flying down the field.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
The run inside. It's Brown. On his feet at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Manning. Using his legs to buy some time. Pulls it in with one hand. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Here comes the 2-point try. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a mess. A delay of game on the 2-point conversion attempt. That just can't happen. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Rebels offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Corner's going to give them room. He's got the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time.
we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
They'll try to get it through the air. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, swing passes to the running back oftentimes are like an extension of the running game. That's like a sweep, but give the defense a ton of credit. The speed to be able to pursue and get to the football is why they've now set up fourth down.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Lets it fly. Touchdown Rebels! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Rebels surge back on top.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
You get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using...
There he goes to the right. Past the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorn. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. At the 35, he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket. You've got to have a spy ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get up. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, he also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Throwing on the run. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime.
Here we go. Ready. Blue. Get hot.
Looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back, you don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the keeper.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Rebels! They strike first in the extra period. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Did not get it, and instead of kicking the extra point, they missed the 2, and the lead is 6.
27, Texas, 21.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Arch Madness. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Manning. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hart's going to spin it again. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown, Texas! Got it in the end zone for the tie, and they can win it with... Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, this conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Arch to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Smothers. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Working that left side now. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Picks up the first down. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown Tide.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Might be changing the route. To throw, Manning. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Arch is going to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that...
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the single running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.